opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
It's time for the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Championships on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities are competing for the title of state champion. The CISN.TV presentation of these state tournament matches is brought to you by Iowa Pork Producers, Mid-American Energy, Buena Vista University, Fairway Stores, Atlantic Bottling. Now let's go courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids for state high school volleyball.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome live into the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids as we continue our coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Tournament here on CISN.TV, the #1 streaming source dedicated exclusively to Iowa high school sports. Hello, everyone. Alongside my producer, Peter Tarpey, my name is Jamie Brockman, and we're coming to you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Network. And boy, a big eruption here. Kind of caught me off guard there, lost my focus for a moment. The reason is, over on court #1, just finished up a thrilling 5-set match in a Class 4A semifinal. #1 ranked, #1 seed Cedar Rapids Xavier just went down in 5 sets to #4 seed Sergeant Bluff Luton. So Cedar Rapids Xavier, the #1 seed, the powerhouse in 4A, ousted in the semifinals by 4-seeded Sergeant Bluff Luton. Wow, that is the upset of the tournament by far at this point. So Sergeant Bluff Luton moves on to the 4A championship, where they're going to face Dubuque Wahlert tomorrow afternoon at noon. So now we move our attention to Class 3A. And we've got a great matchup coming your way right here on CISN.TV. We've got the #2 seeded Carroll Kuemper Catholic Knights trying to punch their ticket to tomorrow's state championship game at 2 o'clock. And they are going to face the #3 seed Waterloo Columbus Sailors. Again, my name is Jamie Brockman. Glad to be with you here on CISN.TV. A little extra excitement for me in this one. As a broadcaster, normally I'm pretty level and, you know, kind of don't cheer for one or the other. But I got to tell you, I grew up in Carroll. And I'm excited to watch the Carroll Kuemper Knights again today. We'll just leave it at that. I'm a pro, and I'll call it even either way, but I am excited. Again, a lot of the kids on this Carroll Kuemper team, I grew up, went to school with their parents, still keep in contact with them. And I used to work at the Carroll radio station, Carroll Broadcasting, years ago. In fact, I started my sports broadcasting career while I was at the Carroll radio station back in the mid-late 90s. And I left Carroll in 2000. Yesterday was the first time in 17 years I've done a live sporting event for Carroll Kuemper, so I'm pretty excited. So here they are in the semifinals today, taking on Waterloo Columbus, and this should be a good one. Kuemper advanced yesterday with a straight set win over Iowa Falls Alden. They dominated the first set 25-11. The second set, Iowa Falls Alden gave them everything they could handle. They had a big lead midway through the set, and Carroll Kuemper clawed back in and got a 25-22 win and really set the tone right there and sent the statement to Iowa Falls Alden that we're not going down today. And then the third set was much the same. Early on, it was Iowa Falls Alden, and then Carroll Kuemper climbed their way back in, and they won 25-20 to get the straight set victory. I was talking to some of the parents afterwards. They all said we didn't play near our best today, but yet they still were able to get out with a three-set sweep over Iowa Falls Alden to advance to this match in the semifinals. They're now 39-2 on the season for the number 2 seed Carroll Kuemper Knights. In that match yesterday, 4 big powerhouses for the Knights. Amy Adams, 6'1" junior, outside hitter, 14 kills. Kara Peter, who's come back from injury, a 6'2" sophomore, 9 kills. And then 7 kills apiece for senior Kaylee Peter, who's 6'1", brings a lot of size. And also for Courtney Schinkelberg, 5'10" outside hitter. She had 7 kills as well in that match for the Kuemper Knights. It's their 3rd straight trip to the state tournament, their 10th in school history. And they have been dominant all season. They are tough to beat, even in a set. Even when you have them down 6 or 7 points, they are tough to put away. They got 3 starters back from last year. Their only Iowa loss all year to an Iowa school came to Sioux Center. And Sioux Center is going to be playing on the other court in a 3A semifinal. Kuemper's hoping to get a chance to play them tomorrow in the 3A championship game, and that should be a good one. Again, Sioux Center has handed Carroll Kuemper one of their 2 losses this year, and they're the only Iowa school to beat them. And Kuemper's only lost 7 total sets all season long. They are coached by Keith Stickrod, 9th season at Carroll Kuemper, 247 wins, 6 state tournament appearances as the head coach of the Kuemper Knights. They've got some talent moving on to the next level. Amy Adams, who we talked about, moving on to play at the University of South Dakota. Kaylee Peter, going to continue her career at Minnesota State Mankato. Senior Taylor Promise, another big contributor. She has over 1,000 career digs. And Kuemper has wins over state qualifying teams, including a 3A qualifier Red Oak and 4A state qualifier Sioux City Heelan and Council Bluffs Lewis Central. On the other side of the court will be the Waterloo Columbus Sailors. They advanced to this round, semifinal round, with a 4-set win yesterday over Dyersville Beckman. They won the first 2 sets 25-18, dropped the third set 25-20. The 4th set went down to the wire and even a little extra overtime, and they emerged 29-27 to get the 3-1 match win and advance to the semifinals today. And Anna Sinnott was unstoppable for the Sailors yesterday. She had 30 kills in those 4 sets. A couple other big contributors as well. Sydney Schultz, 15 kills. Avery Kroll, who comes into the rotation off the bench, answered the call every time they needed her yesterday. 16 kills for Avery Kroll. So those 3 players combined for 61 kills in that 4-set match yesterday for the Waterloo Columbus Sailors. They're now 34-8 on the season. Coached by Hannah Nuss, her 3rd year at Columbus, 83 wins, and she's brought them to state all 3 years. 3rd straight trip. Another interesting story is Waterloo Columbus. The last 2 years has been qualifiers in Class 2A. This year they bump up a classification into Class 3A, find themselves right back here in familiar territory at the U.S. Cellular Center. So, That's a look at these two teams. We've got some heavy hitters on both sides. One of them will play for a Class 3A state championship tomorrow. Who's it going to be? Carroll Kuemper, the Knights, or Waterloo Columbus, the Sailors? We'll find out right here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. We're getting ready for opening ceremonies here on court number 2, as the teams will line up on the end lines, and we'll meet the players and coaches in this Class 3A semifinal matchup as we send the festivities down courtside here on CISN.TV.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2017 State Volleyball Tournament. This afternoon's 3A semifinal volleyball match is between Carroll Kuemper and Waterloo Columbus. Now let's meet the team members for the Kuemper Knights. Number 1, Mariah Neighborhouse. Number 4, Kirsten Blair. Number 6, Macy Ludwig. Number 9, Kara Peter. Number 10, Elise Jansen. Number 12, Ellie Mertz. Number 14, Brooklyn Backey. Number 15, Madison Leonard. The assistant coaches, John Wagner, Nicole Martin, and Morgan Neighborhouse. Here are the starters for the Knights. Number 2, Amy Adams. Number 3, Grace Molak. Number 5, Courtney Steckelberg. Number 8, Kaylee Peter. Number 11, Mallory Beatty. Number 13, Macy Overmall. And the libero, number 19, Taylor Promise. The head coach of the Knights is Keith Stickrod. Now let's meet the team members for Waterloo Columbus. Number 3, Julia Benda. Number 4, Emily Surma. Number 5, Abby Ward. Number 7, Emma Purdy. Number 11, Megan Knudsen. Number 13, Avery Kroll. And the assistant coaches, Carrie Merrifield, Ryan Duggan, and Brittany Weber. Now here are the starters for the Sailors. Number 1, Olivia Fain. Number 2, Lily Christensen. Number 6, Anna Ortiz. Number 8, Sydney Schultz. Number 9, Anna Sinek. Number 12, Hannah Clausen. And the libero, number 10, Kate Shannon. The head coach of the Sailors is Hannah Nuss. Here are the officials for this afternoon's match. The number 1 referee, Kim Paddock. The second referee, Greg Davies. The line judges are Mark Brighton and Stan Wisniewski. Let's play volleyball.
All right, there you go. The opening ceremonies, introductions of the team, players, and coaches, as well as the officials here on court number 2 as we gear up for this 3A semifinal. Let's take a look at your starting lineups, and they are brought to you by Buena Vista University. For Carroll Kuemper, the Knights, they'll start out with 6'1" junior Amy Adams, who leads the team in kills. 5'8" junior outside hitter Grace Molak. 5'10" junior outside hitter Courtney Schenkelberg. 6'1" senior middle hitter Kaylee Peter. 5'7" sophomore defensive specialist Mallory Bading. 5'10" junior setter Macy Overmole, and 5'7" libero senior Taylor Promise. For the Waterloo Columbus Sailors, they'll start out with 5'8" setter senior Olivia Fain, 5'9" defensive specialist senior Lily Christensen, 5'5" defensive specialist senior Anna Ortiz, 5'8" junior middle hitter Sydney Schultz, 5'10" outside hitter senior Anna Sinut, who had again 30 kills in the 4-set match yesterday. Libero, 5'8" junior Kate Shannon, and middle hitter. Welcome to CISN TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. My name is Jamie Brockman. Let's serve it up. Here we go. 3A semifinals underway. Carol Kuemper and Waterloo Columbus. Carol Kuemper comes out swinging with Amy Adams, and she powers it through the block for the first point of the match. 1-0 early lead for the Knights of Carol Kuemper. Serving for the Knights is Macy Overmole. Attack by Columbus. Back at him. Now Carol Kuemper from the right side. Adams is dug up. Returned by the Sailors. Attack for Carol Kuemper. They send it out to the left. Schenkelberg dug up. Returned by the Sailors. Here are the Knights. They go to Carol Peter in the middle, and she puts it down. The 6'2 sophomore gets her first kill. She had 9 in the 4-set match win yesterday. 2-0, Carol Kuemper. Overmole serves. Back set right side for the Sailors. Dug up by Kuemper. Cara Peter pushes it over on the second hit. It was right at the net. Knights set up again. Schenkelberg over top of the block. Dug up. Left side attack now for the Sailors. Nice dig by Carol Kuemper. Knights return with Cara Peter. Now the Saints try again. Sailors rather. Over to the left side. Schenkelberg tries to hammer it down. Another dig. Long point here. Great defense both sides of the net. Tapped over by Adams. Almost dropped in. And then quick reaction by Olivia Fain. Tried to tip it into the very back corner. And it was headed there, but just a little long. 3-0 Carol Kuemper. Good thought by Fain. And now the 3-0 run will end as that serve from Overmole is long. 3-1. Carol Kuemper with the advantage early in set number 1. On the other floor, warming up. They haven't started yet. The other 3A semifinal is going to be number 1 seed, Sioux Center. And they're going to be taking on the number 4 seed, Osage. With our 2 winners matching up in the Class 3A state championship match tomorrow at 2 p.m. Courtney Schenkelberg to serve. Carol Kuemper got the point. 4-1. Knights lead it. Set right side. And that spike is long and wide. Looking for that corner. A little too heavy on it by Sinet. 5-1. Great start for Carol Kuemper. Set left side. That one's down. Sydney Schultz with the kill. 5'8 junior. She had 15 of them in the 4-set victory over Dyersville Beckman. 5-2. Side out to Waterloo Columbus. Sailors serve. Overmole sets it to the middle. Cara Peter hammers it down. 6-2. Carol Kuemper. Second kill already early going for Cara Peter. The 6'2 sophomore. Both Peter girls are up front right now. Kaylee and Cara. Number 8 and number 9. Number 8 is Kaylee. She's a senior. Number 9 is Cara. She's a sophomore. Here's the back set to Cara Peter. Another kill. Cara Peter is on fire in set number 1 for the Knights. Her 3rd kill. And Kuemper leads 7-2. Serve picked up by Waterloo Columbus. Set to the middle. And that one is through. That's Sydney Schultz. Middle hitter with some power there for Waterloo Columbus. 7-3 Carol Kuemper. Side out to Waterloo Columbus after that kill by Schultz. Low serve picked up by Carol Kuemper. Back set to Cara Peter. They can't stop number 9. 4 kills for Cara Peter, and it's 8-3. And now Cara Peter will take a seat on the bench in the Kuemper rotation. Into serve is Mallory Bating. Back set right side off the slide. Schultz Tap back at her by Carol Kuemper. This time they spike it over the block. Dug up, though, by the Knights. Baiting returns from the back row. Set over to the left side this time, and that one gets through by Avery Kroll. I tell you what, Avery Kroll came in and was huge for the Sailors in their quarterfinal 4-set win. She had 16 kills in that win over Dyersville Beckman. Gets her first there. 8-4 Carol Kuemper. Tapped over at the net. Nobody can pick it up for Waterloo Columbus. And it'll be a point, Carol Kuemper. That kill goes to Macy Overmole. 9-4. Carol Kuemper leading set number 1. Back row attack, sign it. Dug up. Carol Kuemper returns, now on the attack. Waterloo Columbus tried to go through the block, but they can't. Kaylee Peter and Macy Overmole both there for the block for Carol Kuemper on the right side. 10-4 Knights leading the Sailors. Free ball return. Oh, wow. Complete breakdown by Carol Kuemper there. No way that should have dropped in. Just a free ball return, and nobody picked it up for Carol Kuemper. 10-5. Kind of a gift right there to Waterloo Columbus, if you will. Where will Carol Kuemper get their rematch with Sioux Center tomorrow in the 3A championship? I'll say this. Whether it's Sioux Center waiting or not, they don't care. They just want to be in the championship tomorrow, but they would love to have a shot again at Sioux Center, the only Iowa team to beat Carol Kuemper this year. 10-6, side out back to Waterloo Columbus. Back set, Kaylee Peter taps it into the back row. Waterloo Columbus now looking to return. It's into the net. Again, Peter and Overmole were there. And it's tough to get a ball over top of the 6'1 Peter and the 5'10 Overmole. Kaylee Peter now goes to the back row. 11-6 Carol Kuemper. Peter serves it. Here's the attack, and it's down. No, dug up by Kuemper. Nice job back there by Kaylee Peter. Back to Kuemper. They return a free ball. Set to the left side, trying to power it through the block again. Blocked and dug up. Carol Kuemper returns. Schenkelberg. Blocked, returned by Waterloo Columbus. Great recovery in the back by Kaylee Peter to keep it going. Back to the Sailors. Cross-court spike. Great dig. Great dig there. Keeping it alive and returning. Taylor Promise. Great job back there for Carol Kuemper. Another long point between these two. Carol Kuemper off the block, gets the point. 12-6. Hard-earned point right there by Carol Kuemper. Great defense both sides of the net. Taylor Promise all over the floor in the red jersey for Carol Kuemper. She's the libero. 12-6, tip over at the net. Carol Kuemper now setting up. Tried to hammer it off the block. Right back to the Knights. They go to the left side again. Schenkelberg with the kill. The 5'10 junior. Her second. 13-6. Carol Kuemper firing on all cylinders here in set number 1. Set left side. Sign it. Dug up. To the middle. Tapped over by Adams. Back to Waterloo Columbus. Tipped over by Fain. Back to the Sailors. That is sign it. Cross court. Lands in right on the line. Anna Sinnott. 5'10 senior. 30 kills in the 4-set win over Dyersville Beckman. And that one drops in on Carol Kuemper. It'll be an ace serve for Waterloo Columbus. 13-8, Carol Kuemper on top. Here's the set. They go to the outside to Adams. Adams hammers it off the blockers. 14-8, another kill for Amy Adams, her third. All cylinders still firing for Carol Kuemper. 14-8. Here's Sign It, and she puts it in that back. Oh, wait a minute. They say out. The line judge standing right there in the corner I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was in. It sure looked like it. But he's right there, and he said, nope, it was out. 15-8 Knights. Christensen dug up. Carol Kuemper now to return. Schenkelberg dug up. Deep back row by Carol Kuemper, chased down by Peter. And then Amy Adams hammers it down the line from the right side. 16-8, timeout, Waterloo, Columbus. Carol Kuemper cruising here in set number 1. We'll be right back on the Mid-American Energy
This
Iowa.
is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is...
Back inside the U.S. Cellular Center, I'm Jamie Brockman. Thanks for joining us on CISN.TV. Carol Kuemper firing on every cylinder here in set number 1. 16-8, Knights lead. 4 kills already in the first set for Amy Adams, as well as for Kara Peter. 2 for Courtney Schenkelberg. And we'll see if Columbus made any kind of adjustments that might work during that timeout. There's another kill for Amy Adams. Full power right off the blocker's arms. Number 5 for Amy Adams. Overmole to serve. Columbus to return, left side, Sennett tries to send it down the line, but it's wide. 18-8 Carol Kuemper. Sioux Center and Osage now getting ready to start over on court 1. That serve looking to the back corner was just out by Macy Overmole. 18-9 Kuemper. So again, the story of this tournament so far happened just a bit ago in Class 4A semifinal as number 4 seed Sergeant Bluff Luton defeats number 1 ranked number 1 seed Cedar Rapids Xavier in 5 sets. That's why they're just now starting over on court 1. But what a match that was, and way to go Sergeant Bluff Luton. 18-10, Carol Kuemper leads. Push over by Promise. Quick set. Big power right there in the middle for Waterloo Columbus, and they put it down. I believe that was Sydney Schultz, yes, in the middle. Her 3rd kill. 18-11. Adams off the block. Ricochets to the back. Nobody can get there. Kill for Amy Adams. 19-11. She has 6 in this first set. 14 yesterday in the 3-set win from Adams. 6 already here in set number 1. Blocked and then dug by Adams. Back to Adams on the set. Blocked back at him by the Sailors, and they get the point. Nice net play there over on the left side by Waterloo Columbus. Here's Avery Kroll back up front now, left side for Waterloo Columbus. See if she can give him a spark like she did yesterday. Here's the set, Kara Peter. So hard to stop. 20-12, Carol Kuemper.
Serving number 2, Amy Adams.
Amy Adams to serve. Battle at the net. And it'll be a kill credited to Sydney Schultz.
Coming in to serve number 3, Julia Penda.
2013. Carol Kuemper leads it in set number 1. Sailors serve. Back set by Overmole to Kaylee Peter that time. No, that's Kara. That's Kara over there on the right side. She gets the big kill, and now she will go to the bench in the rotation. That is her 6th kill as well in set number 1 for Kara Peter. Mallory baiting into serve. Off the net, and it drops in on the Sailors. Again, sometimes the net can be your friend, sometimes it can be your enemy. That time, good friend for Mallory Bading. Ace serve, 22-13. Almost another ace. Able to recover though and return as Waterloo Columbus with a free ball. Overmole sets it over to the right side. Left side rather. And as they hammer it down the line, that's Grace Moloch over there and lands just out. Actually, it's a net violation called on the Sailors. So net violation is the call. Point goes to Kuemper, 23-13 Knights. Bading serves that one way wide. Miss hit there. She was trying to paint the line. 23-14. Kuemper with the advantage in this 3A semifinal set number 1. Overmole sets it left side. Peter can't put it down. From the left side, trying to go cross court. Waterloo Columbus sends it wide off the arm of Avery Kroll. Set point for Carol Kuemper here in set number 1. 24-14. Serving for the win in set 1. Left side, dug up back row. Overmole goes to get it. Peter, actually Adams that is, taps it over. Battle at the net. And it'll be 1 and a kill for Hannah Clausen, the senior middle hitter for Waterloo Columbus. 24-15. Coming in to serve is Anna Ortiz for Waterloo Columbus. Still set point for Carol Kuemper. Set goes way outside the antenna. Can't be retrieved, and it's a point Columbus. 2 straight for Waterloo Columbus on set point for Carol Kuemper. 24-16. Overmole, back set, right side, and that's it. Kaylee Peter gets the game winner in set number 1. 25-16. Carol Kuemper wins set 1. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set 2 coming up after this on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is...
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Carol Kuemper wins set 1, 25-16 over Waterloo Columbus as we begin set number 2. Jamie Brockman with you on CISN.TV. Quick start by Carol Kuemper as the spike goes long for Waterloo Columbus, and the Knights are out to a 1-0 lead. Kara Peter and Amy Adams, just too much in set 1 for the Knights, each with 6 kills. Overmole puts it over on the third hit. Deep into the corner, retrieved by Waterloo Columbus, right at the net. Overmole trying to keep it alive, called for the double hit. Anna Sinnott will get credit for the kill, and it's 1-1 early here, set number 2. Picked up by Promise. Overmole sets it left side. Adams hammers it off the block, right back to Kuemper. Overmole back set to the middle. Adams this time tips it up over the blockers. Dug up and retrieved, though. And a double hit is the call on Waterloo Columbus. 2-1, Carol Kuemper. Kara Peter now into the front row for the Knights. Peter, Schenkelberg, and Adams up front right now. Here's attack from the right side, off the Kuemper block, out of bounds. Point, Sailors. Anna Sinnott with the kill. Shannon to serve it for the Sailors. Picked up again by Promise. Up to Overmole. Back set right side. Adams. And the initial reception goes clear up into the balcony. It's a kill for Amy Adams. That's her. Actually, they're crediting Molak, but that was Adams on the right side. And that's her 7th kill. Left side attack, straight down the line. And in for Waterloo Columbus. Nice one, right down the line, painting that line for the Sailors. 3-3 early going set number 2. Adams takes the initial serve. Overmole back to Adams. Adams taps it over. Now an attack by Waterloo Columbus, dug by Promise. Right at the net, quick set to Kara Peter. And that's kill number 7 for Kara Peter. Puts Kuemper back on top 4-3 as Amy Adams drops back now to serve. Shank on the serve reception. Shanked it over to the bench. Ace serve for Amy Adams. 5-3 Carol Kuemper. Short serve. Cherry pick opportunity. The serve receive came right back over the net, and Kara Peter hammered it for another kill, her 8th of this match. 6-3 Knights. Quick. Boy, Sydney Schultz times it perfect on this quick set there. Hammers it down. 6-4. Amy Schultz having a great match as well. That's her 6th kill, I believe. 6-4, Carol Kuemper on top. Set number 2. They lead 1-0. Back set right side, Kara Peter into the net that time. Into the net. I'm looking over at court 1, and I believe, if I'm reading it right, Osage is leading Sioux Center 16-8 in set 1. Could there be another huge upset brewing over on court 1? We'll see. It's only the first set. Kaylee Peter returns. A free ball, and Columbus can't dig it up. So there's a gift to Carol Kuemper. Should have been returned. 8-4 Knights. Set over to the left side, through the Kuemper block, and that'll be a point for Sydney Schultz. Sydney Schultz with another kill. 8-5. Carol Kuemper leading it. Yes, Osage is leading 17-9 in set 1 over Sioux Center. There's a hard kill on the left side from Kaylee Peter. She is the older Peter sister. She's a senior. Going on to play at the University of Minnesota State Mankato. 9-2, Carol Kuemper. Promise can't dig it up. Point Sailors, 9-6. Waterloo Columbus to serve. Picked up by Adams. Overpass, cherry pick opportunity, but too much on it for Hannah Klassen. Sends it out of bounds. That's too bad because that was a prime opportunity right there for Klassen. Couldn't execute. Kaylee Peter back to serve now. 10-6, Carol Kuemper. Set number 2. Quick set, dug up. Peter gets the second hit. They'll have to return from deep back row, and Mallory Bating does. Now, attack opportunity for Waterloo Columbus. It's stuffed at the net by Macy Overmole. 11-6, Carol Kuemper. Set to the middle. Blocked back by Carol Kuemper. Dumped on the second hit by Fain. And they get the point. Nice decision there by Olivia Fain to dump that one and get the point. 11-7, and now Fain back to serve. Serve taken by Promise. Overmole goes way back to set. Up to the left to Amy Adams, and she finds the hole for another kill. Amy Adams, 7 kills now in the match. 12-7. Carol Kuemper leading. Left side attack for Waterloo Columbus. And it's in on that back corner. Anna Sinnott finds the back corner. 12-8. Columbus to serve, picked up by Kaylee Peter. Overmole sets it left side to Kara Peter. Blocked at the net by Sydney Schultz. Nice defense at the net by Sydney Schultz. 12-9. Columbus climbing back in the second set. Adams, Overmole, back set to Adams. She powers it through the block that time from the right side and gets the kill for Amy Adams, number 8. Courtney Schinkelberg back to serve. 13-9. Carol Kuemper leads set number 2. 1-0 lead in the match for Kuemper. Hard spike. Initially dug up by Kaylee Peter, but it also all the way up into the balcony. So it's a kill for Sinnott with authority. 13-10, Carol Kuemper. Here's the set to Kara Peter, and she gets the kill. Nope. Check that. Double hit called against the Knights. 13-11, point goes to Waterloo Columbus. They're within 2 here in set number 2. Adams takes the serve. Peter back to Adams. She'll tap it over from the 10-foot line. Battle at the net. Blocked by Peter. Now double block there by Adams and Kara Peter, but it goes off their arms out of bounds. 13-12. Waterloo Columbus within 1. Serving for the tie here. Promise. Chasing it and bringing it back into the court is Overmole. Blocked to the net, back to Kuemper. Promise sets it left side, and Moloch can't put it through, and we're tied 13-13. Waterloo Columbus putting together a big run here in set number 2. Serve taken by Adams. Back set, Overmole to Adams. Off the block, it lands out of bounds. I think Kroll thought she had the block there for the point, but it lands out of bounds. 14-13, Kuemper regains the advantage. Here's the serve. Set to Kroll. She gets the kill. Avery Kroll had 16 kills off the Sailors bench in the quarterfinal round win. And that's her 5th right there. 14 all, set number 2. Promise up to Overmole to Kara Peter, block back to Kuemper. Now Moloch tips it over. Block to the net again by Kuemper. I think though we've got a net violation called on the Knights. No, actually we don't. It's a point for Carol Kuemper. Hard to tell up here what call they make sometimes. Maybe they must have called Columbus for in the net. And there's Sinnott. She's back up front, makes her presence known. Actually, that was Sydney Schultz. I'm sorry. Sydney Schultz with the kill, her 5th. She goes back to serve now. Left side, tipped over by Kaylee Peter. Right back to Kuemper. Overmole. Back to Kaylee Peter. Dug up back row. Waterloo Columbus. Kroll tips it, changes direction. Dug up by Kuemper. Now Moloch puts it over top of everybody into the back for the kill. Just enough on it to clear the front and middle row and find the opening in the back for Grace Moloch, the junior. 16-15. Carol Kuemper regains the lead here in a tight second set. There's a kill for Waterloo Columbus from the back row. That was Sinnott. Ortiz to serve it for the Sailors. Back set right side. Kaylee Peter. Net violation against the Sailors on that one. Point goes to Carol Kuemper. 17-16. Knights lead it. Kaylee Peter to serve. Tough serve. Nice recovery by Waterloo Columbus. Hammer it down and they get the kill. That's great reaction there by Waterloo Columbus after the initial shank on the initial serve reception. They recovered great and got the kill. 17-17. Here's Amy Adams from the left, and she finds the hole again. 18-17. Amy Adams now with 10 kills in the match. I believe Osage won set number 1 over Sioux Center. I'll get you the final score here in a moment. But I believe Osage did pull the set 1 win over Sioux Center, the number 1 seed. Anna Sinnott with the kill for the Sailors. 18-18. And now you've got Sinnott and Schultz in that front row for Waterloo Columbus, both heavy hitters. Here's the set left side for Kuemper. Right at the net to Kara Peter. She's able to tap it over and get the kill. Good job staying out of the net there by Kara Peter. 19-18. Schickelberg back to serve. Now you've got Adams back up front along with Kara Peter for Kuemper. They're both over there to block that one on the right side. Back to the Sailors. They tip it over the block this time. Dug up by Overmole. Returned by Moloch. Now the attack by Waterloo Columbus, and it sails long. Looking for the corner. 20-18, Carol Kuemper. More times than not, the first team to 20 will win the set. We'll see if Carol Kuemper can make that true. Back set to the right side. Dug up by Carol Kuemper, but they can't get a second hit as Overmole lost her footing trying to chase it. 20-19. Anna Sinnott now back to serve for Waterloo Columbus. Promise. Overpass. Trying to make her pay is Kroll, and she does. Kroll hammered it right back at Promise and got the kill. And now we're even. 20-20. Overmole back set to Adams, and she powers it through the blockers. Another kill for Amy Adams. She has 11. already almost equaling her production in the quarterfinals yesterday. She had 14 kills in that straight set win over Iowa Falls Alden. 11 here so far for Adams. Columbus pushes it and finds the corner. Nobody home there for Carol Kuemper. 21-21. Schultz credited for that kill. Adams takes the serve. Overmole sets it to Kara Peter. And Kara Peter gets the kill for Kuemper. She now has 10. 21 combined kills for Adams and Kara Peter. 22-21, Carol Kuemper. Set left side, dug by, what's the call? Double hit called on Waterloo Columbus. Point goes to Carol Kuemper, 23-21 Knights. Timeout Waterloo Columbus. We'll take one with them here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get
Waterloo Columbus, quick timeout. Trying to adjust here and get back in this one. It's within reach for the Sailors, but they need to stop right now and then a bit of a run. 23-21, Carol Kuemper on top, set number 2. Kuemper won the first set 25-16. Kuemper serves out of the timeout. They set it over to the left. Off the block, dug up though by Kuemper. Kaylee Peter reaches up and taps it over. Promise digs up the return from Waterloo Columbus. Overmole pushes it over. Now Columbus, quick set, dug up by Kuemper. Peter, over the top, gets the kill. That's Kaylee Peter. And Carol Kuemper now with set point in set number 2. Set point for Carol Kuemper. Here's Columbus over top of the block. Dug up by Kuemper. Returned by Moloch. Left side attack. Can't get it down. Nice dig by Promise. Moloch dug up. Columbus tips it over. Dug by Adams. Here's Kaylee Peter. She's dug in the back row. Tipped over the block again. Diving dig by Adams. Pushed over by Moloch. Still going here on this set point. Hard spike by Schultz. Off the top of the net. Out of bounds. She's begging for a touch. Officials say no. And Kuemper wins set number 2. 25-21. Boy, Schultz went up there and hammered that one off the top of the net. And then it rolls out of bounds across the net. She wanted a touch. No touch. Kuemper wins 25-21, and the Knights lead 2-0. We're going to set 3 when we come back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is
Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular Center. Jamie Brockman with you on CISN.TV. Carol Kuemper out to a 2-0 lead, looking to sweep their way to the 3A championship match tomorrow. And they get out to a quick start in set number 3. As Overmole tips that one over for the kill. Just ran into Amy Adams' dad in between games, and tell you, he's a ball of nerves right now. I said, what are you worried about? He said it ain't over till it's over. But his daughter, Amy Adams, 12 kills in this match so far for Carol Kuemper. Waterloo Columbus evens it up right there, 1-1. Served by Waterloo Columbus, retrieved by Overmole, tapped over by Adams. Left side attack, Sinnott. And yeah, it's going to be a, boy, tough to tell with these officials. I mean, they don't motion it like some of the other ones. It's tough to tell. There was a touch call, so Sinnott got the kill, 2-1. Waterloo Columbus. Oh, into the back corner. Promise backed away. Peter dove for it, couldn't retrieve it. 3-1. Waterloo Columbus leads early, set number 3. Sioux Center getting everything they can handle in their 3A semifinal with Osage. Osage won the first set. And in the second set, it's even, 12-11 right now. There's another point for Waterloo Columbus. They lead at 4-1, and Kuemper wants to take a timeout as Coach Stickrod does not like the start that his Knights have had to this third set. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
Timeout for the Carol Kuemper Knights, trying to make some adjustments after Waterloo Columbus gets out to a quick start in set 3, leading 4-1. Carol Kuemper leading the match 2-0, trying to sweep their way to the finals. Spike on the right side, that's another kill for Amy Adams. No return by the Sailors. She now has that lucky number 13 for the match. 27 kills in the tournament so far for Amy Adams. Courtney Schenkelberg back to serve. Jump serve coming. Down the line. Back set right side. Sinnott blocked at the net but out of bounds. Sinnott gets the kill. That should put her in double figures. It does with 10 kills. (5-2) Sailors with the advantage. Miscommunication on the set from Overmole there. Peter thought it was going wide. Moloch thought it was going to the middle. Results in a point for Waterloo Columbus. Overmole sets it to Kara Peter in the middle. And no return. Couple hits on it, but they never got it out of the back row. kill for Kara Peter. Puts her in double figures with 10. 23 kills combined in this match between Kara Peter and Amy Adams. Quick set to Sinnott, and she powers it down. Actually, that is Schultz again. Sydney Schultz and Sinnott look a lot alike. They both have long ponytails covering their number. About the same build, and they're both power hitters, so tough to tell sometimes, but that was Sydney Schultz, the 5'8 junior. Here's Kara Peter. Tipping it over, dug up. Free ball return by Waterloo Columbus. Up to Overmole. Sets it right side to Kara Peter. She goes cross court. Finds the corner. Carol Kuemper gets the point. Again, a touch called. Columbus doesn't agree. The fans don't agree. The coaches don't agree. Coach questioning the call, but it's going to stand. So Mallory Bating now in to serve, and Kara Peter will go to the bench in that night rotation. 7-4, Waterloo Columbus leads. Now Olivia Fain goes over to question quickly the head official. Now back to action. Bating serves it up. Fain sets it quickly to Schultz. Schultz powers it by everybody. 8-4, Waterloo Columbus. Sydney Schultz starting to find her groove up front. And now she'll go back to serve for the Sailors. Hard hit there by Kaylee Peters for the kill. That's her fifth. 8-5, Carol Kuemper leads. Sorry, Waterloo Columbus leads, I should say. Carol Kuemper trying to come back in set two. Quick set, and a kill for Hannah Clausen. 9-5 Sailors. Ortiz will serve for the Sailors. Carol Kuemper returns, Schenkelberg. Quick set. Clausen tips it over, dug up nicely by Promise. Returned by Kaylee Peter. Now Waterloo Columbus trying to answer. Send it from the left, right back to her. She hammers it down that time. She was dug the first time. It came right back to her, and she hammered it back. 10-5, Waterloo Columbus in set number 3, and Carol Kuemper takes timeout. We'll be right back on the Mid-American Energy.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Back inside the U.S. Cellular Center, Jamie Brockman coming to you on CISN.TV. 10-5, Waterloo Columbus looking strong here in set number 3. Now remember, yesterday we saw Iowa Falls Alden twice in set 2 and 3. Looked like they were in command, and Carol Kuemper came storming back to win both sets. Never count out the Knights. Sennett with the spike, dug up. Schenkelberg dug up, and Sennett returns for Waterloo Columbus. Overmole sets it to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg with the kill. Courtney Schenkelberg, her third kill of this match for Carol Kuemper. 10-6. Carol Kuemper still trailing. And Kaylee Peter serves that one into the net. (11-6). 5-point lead for Waterloo Columbus. They serve, picked up by Mallory Bating. Nice reception up to Overmole. Overmole sets it to Adams for the kill. The initial serve reception is always so important And if you can get it right up to your setter like that, that's how you draw it up. 11-7. Overmole back to serve now. Set left side to Sinnott. The block is there, but out of bounds off the block. Another kill for Anna Sinnott. That's her 12th of this match. And now you have Schultz back up front as well as Sinnott. 12-7. Waterloo Columbus. Set to the right side and hammered down by Kara Peter. 12-8. Kuemper trying to climb back in. Schenkelberg back to serve. Osage leading 21-20 on Sioux Center in the second set. They're looking to go up 2-0 on the top seed. Here's Moloch. Dug up, returned by Waterloo Columbus. And there's a spike and kill on the right side by Amy Adams. 15 kills now for Adams. 29 in the tournament. Serve by Schenkelberg. Set. Left side, Schultz hammers it down the line. 12-10. Actually, out of bounds. Point went to Carol Kuemper, 12-10. I saw Schultz celebrate. I assumed it was in, but here's Sinnott on the right side. Blocked back at her by Kuemper. Now they go to the left side with Schultz up over the block. Dug, though, by Overmole. They set it to the right side, and Adams puts it inside the back line for the kill. Amy Adams now 16 kills. And I tell you what, over on court number 1, Osage has the top seed Sioux Center in all sorts of trouble. They won the first set, and they lead the second set 23-21. Quick set to Sinnott. Dug up. Carol Kuemper returns. Sinnott on the left. Dug up back row by Schenkelberg. Spike off the block. Dug up by Waterloo Columbus. Sinnott blocked back at him by Carol Kuemper. Miscommunication up front, and the ball drops in on the Saints. Point Carol Kuemper, and the Knights have tied it now 12-12. Down the line on the serve, taken by Sinnott. Set back to Sinnott, cross court spike and kill for Sinnott. Her 13th of the match. Set point over on court 1 in set 2 for Osage. Court 1 has been upset city today. There's a nice hard spike and kill by Kara Peter. 13-13, and Osage just won set number 2. Can you believe it? Number 1 ranked powerhouse, top seeded Sioux Center now down 2-0 to Osage in the other 3A semifinal. Right before that match, the top seed in 4A went down, Cedar Rapids Xavier, in 5 sets to the number 4 seed, Sergeant Bluff Luton. Osage looking to sweep the number 1 seed, Sioux Center, as they'll go to set number 3. Here, Carol Kuemper back on top now, 14-13. Adams serves, and that serve goes long. Side out point to the Sailors. We're tied again, 14-all. Carol Kuemper leading 2-0, and we're tied here 14-all in set number 3. Overmole sets it to Peter. That's Kaylee Peter, but it goes long. 15-14. Waterloo Columbus now on top. Overmole back set right side. Double hit called there on the set by Overmole. 16-14. Little run being put together here by Waterloo Columbus. Trying to stay alive in this match. They must win set number 3. Overmole back set again to Peter. Block back to him. Overmole this time goes to the other side to Kaylee Peter, and she puts it down. (16-15). Mallory baiting in to serve. There's Schultz trying to go to the corner, but it's it was in. She did hit the corner. 17-15. Nice placement there by Sydney Schultz. She's got 7 kills. Kaylee Peter taps it over and drops it right in the middle of the Sailors defense. Kaylee Peter with her 7th kill. Taylor Promise drops back to serve now for the Knights. They're back within 1 again, 17-16. Fain sets it left side to Kroll, and Kroll gets the kill. Avery Kroll. Sailors back on top, 18-16. Waterloo Columbus serves, and it's long. Long on the serve, 18-17. Kaylee Peter now back to serve. Into the net. Second service error in this match by Kaylee Peter. Side out point to the Sailors. They lead 19-17. Overmole sets it to Adams down the line, and another kill for number 2, Amy Adams. 17 now in the match. (17 kills for Amy Adams. 19-18. Waterloo Columbus leads it by 1. Overmole serves. Fain back set right side to Clausen, dug up. Carol Kuemper returns. Adams tips it over. Left side attack now. They go over to Sinnott. Dug and returned by Carol Kuemper. Now to the middle. Clausen block back to him. Sailors reset. Sinnott again on the left side. Off the block, gets the kill. And that is 13 kills in the match for Anna Sinnott. She had 30 in the 4-set victory over Dyersville Beckman yesterday. Overmole sets it, and putting it down is Kara Peter. Her 14th kill. 38 kills between Amy Adams, Kara Peter, and Kaylee Peter for Carol Kuemper. 2019, Waterloo Columbus still hanging on to a 1-point lead. Now make it 2 as Carol Kuemper can't return. 21-19. Sailors must win set number 3. Here's Adams tapping it over on the run. Return by Kroll. Carol Kuemper blocks it and digs it back to Columbus. Great dig, just about hit the floor, but they keep it alive in return. And now, Kara Peter tips it up and over. Back to Kuemper. Promise. Returned by Moloch. And there is Sydney Schultz. Sydney Schultz powers it through the block of Carol Kuemper in the middle. 9 kills now for Sydney Schultz. 22-19. Waterloo Columbus. They're 3 points away from a set 3 victory. Kuemper has only lost 7 sets all season. Here's the back set to Amy Adams, and she powers it down the line for the kill. Her 18th of the match. 22-20. See if Waterloo Columbus can find a way to get out of this third set. 22-20. Here's Schultz again. with the kill. Sydney Schultz showing her power again. 23-20 Sailors lead. 10th kill for Schultz. Kuemper on the attack, tips it over. Fain tries to catch him off guard, dumping it to the back, dug up. Carol Kuemper on the return. Dug up, Schultz blocked that time. Kaylee Peter was there to stuff that one off Sydney Schultz's arm. 23-21. Baiting into serve for the Knights. Taken by Sinnott. They set it over to the left side. Kroll blocked and then dug up. Back row return by Adams. And she gets the kill. 19 kills now for Amy Adams. Kuemper right back in it. 23-22. Waterloo Columbus. Time out of the floor. We'll be right back.
Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola.
And we're back at the U.S. Cellular Center. Who's going to take set number 3? Carol Kuemper climbing back in here. Down 1, 23-22. Kuemper leads the match 2-0, looking for the sweep. Waterloo Columbus fighting to stay alive and force a 4th set. Baiting to serve out of the timeout. Fain sets it left side to Kroll. Dug up by Kuemper. Overmole now sets it to Kaylee Peter. She's dug up. Quick set to Sydney Schultz. And rack up another one for Sydney Schultz. And now it's set point for the Sailors. Sydney Schultz will be back to serve. Set point here for Waterloo Columbus. Overmole sets it to Molak. It rolls back after a tip of the net by Columbus, and Kuemper puts it down from the left side. Just a little tip there by Molak, and it drops in on Columbus. 24-23. Promise back to serve. Still set point for Waterloo Columbus. Fain, quick set. Off the block. Wow, how was there not a touch there? Huh, okay. Well, it's a point, Carol Kuemper, and we're tied 24-24. They've held off set point twice. Here's Kroll. Blocked and dug up by Kuemper. Back to the left side. Kroll again, down the line and long. 25-24, Carol Kuemper with the 1-point lead. Set and match point coming up for the Knights, but first the Sailors take timeout. Can Kuemper win it? We'll find out right after this.
Miss your hometown clothing store, the one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Set and match point for Carol Kuemper, looking for the sweep. Promise to serve it out of the timeout. Fain, quick set, and tap down for the kill by Hannah Clausen. So Waterloo Columbus holds off the set and match point. We're tied at 25. Ortiz to serve it for the Sailors. 25 all here in set number 3. Overmole dumps it, picked up by Waterloo Columbus. Back out to the left side, Sinnott. And Kuemper can't return it. 26-25, Waterloo Columbus. Another set point opportunity here for the Sailors. 26-25, trying to get into a fourth set. Overmole back set to Peter, and Kaylee Peter with authority puts that one down in the back row. 26-26. Again, Kuemper's only dropped 7 sets this entire season. You can see why yesterday and today. It is tough to get one by Carol Kuemper. And there's one off the block of Kuemper. Point Saints. They'll have another set point opportunity here, Waterloo Columbus. 27-26. Saints serve picked up by Promise, up to Overmole. Adams hammers it down for her 20th kill in this match. 27-27. Overmole back to serve. Here's the set left side, Sinnott. And it sails long. No, it's in. It's in, and now set point again for Waterloo Columbus. 28-27. Shannon serves it. Back set right side, down the line. Adams, and it is out. It is out. Yep, there's the final call. It is out. And Carol Kuemper drops a set. Waterloo Columbus wins set 3, 29-27. So we're going to set number 4. That is the first set loss in a long time by the Carol Kuemper Knights, but they're still in control, 2-1 as we go to set number 4. We'll be back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
We're going to set number 4 here on court 2 as Waterloo Columbus takes one from Kuemper in set 3, 29-27. Carol Kuemper leads 2-1. Jamie Brockman with you here on CISN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. So we go to set 4. Carol Kuemper will serve to start. Down the line, that spike is wide off the arm of Sinnott. And Kuemper on the board first in set 4, 1-0. Over on court number 1, possible shocker coming as Osage leads Number 1 ranked top seed Sioux Center 2 games to none. And in the third set, Sioux Center leading 17-15. Osage looking for the huge upset. Here's Sinnott again from the left side. This time she gets the kill. 1-1. That's the 18th kill in the match for Anna Sinnott. Fain serves it. Carol Kuemper to Adams. Blocked at the net by Clausen. Hannah Clausen at the net blocks it. 2-1. Waterloo Columbus. Promise takes the serve. Overmole up to Adams. Blocked again. And it'll be a double hit called against Carol Kuemper trying to dig that one up. 3-1 start here for Waterloo Columbus. Promise. Overmole. They set it to Adams left side. Dug up. Returned by Columbus and down by Sinnott. Little extra hop in the step now for Waterloo Columbus. They lead it 4-1. Kill number 19 for Sinnott. Here's the set to Adams again, and this time puts it through for the kill. Last couple of times they had her timed well. This time she was able to put it through. 21 kills in the match for Amy Adams of Carol Kuemper. Push over, free ball opportunity here for Carol Kuemper. Right at the net, it clears the net, and Sinnott puts it down to the floor for her 20th kill. 5-2 advantage in set 4 for Waterloo Columbus. And that serve, Carol Kuemper jumped away, thought it was going long, and it stayed in. Ace serve for Kate Shannon. Adams takes the serve this time, right on the line. Back up front, they set it to Kara Peters. She taps it over, it was right at the net. Couldn't get much of an attack on it. However, they get the point anyway as Waterloo Columbus can't return. 6-3. Carol Kuemper trailing here in set 4. Dug by Schenkelberg. Overmole, miscommunication, barely saved and over by Moloch. Opportunity, and taking that opportunity is Hannah Sinnott. Anna Sinnott, 21 kills now for the Sailors. 51 kills in this tournament so far for Anna Sinnott. Promise takes the serve. Overmole sets it back row, return by Adams. Kroll now, blocked by Carol Kuemper. 7-4. Kuemper to serve out of the quick. Oh, another block at the net. Kaylee Peters, strong net play, back-to-back blocks. 7-5. Carol Kuemper doing what they do, clawing their way back in. And there's a kill by Waterloo Columbus. Excuse me, no. Point goes Carol Kuemper. 7-6. Here's the serve. Up front. Kroll can't put it down. Back set. Kara Peter dug up. Kroll tips it over on the second hit. Here's Promise. Back row by Adams. Gets it down. Evens it up 7-7 here in set 4. 22 kills for Amy Adams. And she's a junior for Carol Kuemper. Here's the attack and the kill by Avery Kroll. Rolled off the fingertips there of Amy Adams as she tried to dig it. (8-7) Waterloo Columbus with a 1-point advantage. Fourth set, 2-1 in favor of Carol Kuemper. Adams returns in on that back corner. Just a nice little tap there. Nothing fancy, nothing powerful, but found the corner. And we're tied 8-8. Over on court 1, Osage looking for the big, huge upset and the sweep over top seed Sioux Center. In the third set, Sioux Center is on set point right now, 24-21. Osage trying to keep it going. Back to action now here on court 2. Columbus returns. Here is Kaylee Peter, blocked back at him by the Sailors. Back set now on the slide to Peter, and this time she drops it in. Kaylee Peter with her 10th kill. 9-8 Carol Kuemper. Sioux Center just won set number 3. Sioux Center wins set number 3, so it's 2-1 in favor of Osage going to set 4 on court 1. Down the line. Nicely done there by Avery Kroll. 9-9. Sydney Schultz to serve for the Sailors. Taken by Adams. Overmole sets it left side to Kaylee Peter, dug up. Kroll at the net. Can't clear it. And I believe Overmole actually got credit for a block there. 10-9. Carol Kuemper back on top. Promise to serve for the Knights. Quick set. Tipped up and over the block. Carol Kuemper looking to return. Schenkelberg dug up. Quick set now over to Kroll off the blockers, and it'll drop in the backcourt. Avery Kroll doing what she did yesterday. Answering the call every time. 10 kills for her. Coming off the bench in that rotation. She had 16 yesterday. You can get that kind of production coming in rotation. You love that as a coach. 10-10. Here's Kaylee Peter, cross court, but that one's over into the bench of Waterloo Columbus. Advantage back to Columbus. 11-10. They haven't put it on the board, but it's 11-10. There's a hard hit by Sinnott, and she gets the kill. 12-10. Waterloo Columbus. Serve just off the net. Trouble for Kuemper, and it'll be an ace. Again, sometimes the net works for you, and sometimes it's against you. And that time, it was a big-time friend to Waterloo Columbus. 13-10, Sailors leading it by 3. That time the net wasn't so cooperative. Oh, it was. It was. Huh. Back-to-back ace serves helped out tremendously by the net. 14-10 Columbus. Adams takes the serve this time. Schenkelberg returns. Over to the right side. Left side, Sinnott dug up. Now left side for Kuemper, Schenkelberg. Quick return on the dump by Fain. And we've got Waterloo Columbus putting it down to the back corner. Hannah Clausen. Oh, we got a call. We got a call that Waterloo Columbus cannot believe. Fans going nuts, coach going nuts. Fain over questioning the head official. I don't know what the call was. Now the floor official going to come bring the argument from the coach over to the head official. No call has officially been made yet. Interesting to see what's going to happen here. The officials, as you can see, are in discussion. The floor official and the head official. Olivia Fain still pleading her case. Doesn't look like they're not liking the explanation they're getting from the head official. Point goes to Kuemper. 14-11. Long discussion there between coaches, players, and officials. But the call goes for Carol Kuemper, 14-11. And there is Sinnott with power from the left side, putting it down. 15-11 Saints. Olivia Fain now to serve. Overmole to Adams. There's a kill by Amy Adams. She's racking them up today. That is 23 kills in the match for 24 now, excuse me, for Amy Adams. Here's Sinnott again, off the block, dug up. Left side, Schenkelberg finds the line. 15-13, Schenkelberg with the kill, her fourth. Here's the set to Sinnott. Promise can't dig it. Another kill for Sinnott. She has 24. It's a hitting clinic here with Sinnott on one side, Adams on the other. Trouble breakdown there for Carol Kuemper. They let it drop right in front of the net. 17-13. Carol Kuemper wants timeout. 17-13. Sailors will be right back on CISN.
And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
And we're back at the U.S. Cellular Center. Jamie Brockman with you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Sioux Center coming out strong in set 4 on court 1. They're out to an 8-2 lead over Osage. Osage leads that match 2-1. Top seed Sioux Center trying to force a 5th set. Here's Kara Peter back into the front row for Carol Kuemper. Net violation. Point goes to the Sailors. 18-13. Back set to Adams. Powers it through the block. Another one for Adams. 25 now in the match. 18-14. Sailors leading it. Courtney Schenkelberg to serve. And that block out by Kuemper, so point goes to the Sailors. 19-14, Waterloo Columbus trying to win back-to-back sets and send this one to a 5-set thriller. Kaylee Peter, quick set overmold to Kara Peter, who puts it down. 19-15, that's 16 kills for Kara Peter. (19-15), Waterloo Columbus. Here comes the serve from Kuemper. Fain, quick set. Schultz changes direction because the block was there, and she's able to get it to go down. Nice change of direction last second there by Sydney Schultz, who now has 11 kills. 20-15. Waterloo Columbus 5-point advantage in set number 4. Back row returned by Adams. Here's Kroll. Chased down by Moloch and returned. Kroll again. Dug by Adams. Returned by Kuemper. Pushed over by Fain. Dug by Overmole. Promise. Now Kara Peter returns. Back to Kroll once again. Blocked by Kuemper. And can't recover for Waterloo Columbus. That was a great volley and a great point by Carol Kuemper. 20-16. Now Mallory Bading in to serve. The sophomore. Sioux Center all over Osage in set 4. 14-3 they lead. They dropped the first 2 sets, won the third, and now looking to win the fourth. There's a kill. Another one for Amy Adams from the back row. 26 now for Adams. Here's the serve. Quick set. Stuffed at the net though by the long stretched out 6'1" arms of Kaylee Peter. Peter with the block. 20-18. Columbus now leading by 2, but 3 straight points scored by Carol Kuemper. See if they can stop the run. Kroll. Dug by Bading. Promise retrieves it. Returned by Overmole. Dumped by Fain. Promise can't get there. 21-18. Olivia Fain with the kill on the dump. 21-18. 4 points away from forcing a 5th set is Waterloo Columbus. And there's an ace serve. Bading received the serve, but it was too low to the ground for Overmole to dig up for the second hit. Ace serve. 22-18. Overmole sets it left side. Kaylee Peter. Her 11th kill. 22-19. Carol Kuemper never goes down easy. Waterloo Columbus 3 points away from winning back-to-back sets though and going to set 5. And they cross-court spike it. Promise again, can't get there on the dive. 23-19 Sailors. You expect everybody's best at the state tournament, but it's been a long time since Carol Kuemper's been pushed like this. 23-19, back set to Kaylee Peter, dug up. Here's Sinnott, and she gets the kill. Set point now for Waterloo Columbus. I'm a little surprised Carol Kuemper not taking a timeout here, but they're going to let the girls play. 24-19. Set point Waterloo Columbus. Here's the set to Kaylee Peter, up over the block, dug up. And off the Carol Kuemper block, it drops in. And the point goes to Columbus. Or does it? Yeah, it does. All right. 25-19. Waterloo Columbus wins back-to-back sets, and we're going to a 5th set on court number 2 to see who goes to the Class 3A state championship. Don't go away. We'll be back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network after this.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages. all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Gut check time now for the Carroll Kuemper Knights, the number 2 seed in this tournament. They've only dropped 2 sets twice this entire season. Both times, well, once was to Sioux Center, the number 1 team in Class 3A. The other time was to Sioux Falls, South Dakota Christian School. Prior to the state tournament, prior to today, they'd only dropped 7 sets the entire season. And right now, they're being pushed into a 5th and deciding set. 2-2. Carroll Kuemper won the first 2 sets, 25-16 and 25-21. They were in control. The third set, back and forth into overtime. And Waterloo Columbus came out on top 29-27. And then as you just saw, Columbus wins the 4th set 25-19. 2-2. We go to decisive set number 5. We played a 15 in game 5, and you have to win by 2. It's going to be fast. Waterloo Columbus to serve. Here's the set left side to Amy Adams. Dug up. Sinnott returns. Dug up nicely by Kaylee Peter. Overmole returns off the block of Sinnott. She was just a tad late getting there and it went off her arm. Overmole gets Kuemper on the board first. 1-0 Kuemper. Again, we only played a 15 in game 5, and you have to win by 2. They go to Sinnott again. Left side. She goes across the court, puts it right on the line for the kill. Anna Sinnott, 27 kills. 57 kills in the tournament for Sinnott. Back set. Adams blocked and dug. Returned by Fain. Back set again to Adams off the block, I think. Nope. They say it sailed wide. I thought it went off the forearm there of Sinnott, but no. 2-1. They're going game 5 on court 1 as well, as Osage won the first 2 sets over Sioux Center. Sioux Center came back to win the next 2, just like we're having here. So both courts are going 5 sets to see who goes to the finals in 3A. But how about Sioux Center? They were down and out, the number 1 seed, and they battled back to make a 5th set. 3-1 here, Waterloo Columbus out to the quick start, and they sail that one wide. Point side out Kuemper, 3-2. Now, in game 5, when you only played a 15, you can't afford mistakes. You can't afford to give up a 2 or a 3-point run because you only played a 15 and it goes fast. Serve down the line. Kuemper's asking for the call, but they're not going to get it. It was wide. So 4-2. Waterloo Columbus leads. 5th and decisive set here. Overmole to Adams. Adams sails it way long. 5-2 and timeout Kuemper. Like I said, you can't afford to fall behind too far when you're only playing to 15. 5-2 Columbus. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
We are in set number 5 in this 3A semifinal. Carol Kuemper and Waterloo Columbus 2-2. Kuemper won the first 2. Columbus won the next 2. And Columbus leads set 5 right now, 5-2. They serve it after the Kuemper timeout. Adams to Overmole. In the middle to Kaylee Peter, and she puts it down. Kara Peter, excuse me. Kara Peter up front. 5-3 as Amy Adams now back to serve. Sioux Center and Osage also in a 5th set, just starting over on court 1. Fain, quick set. Schultz, change of direction but dug up. Kara Peter blocked, but it goes off their arm out of bounds. Another kill for Kara Peter, her 18th of the match. 44 kills between Kara Peter and Amy Adams for Carol Kuemper. 5-4. Down the line, ace serve by Adams. Literally painting that line all the way down. And Kuemper right back in it, 5-5. We played a 15, you gotta win by 2. Here's Avery Kroll. She hammers it off the block of the Peter sisters. Kara and Kaylee both there, but she hits it right off of them. 12 kills in the match for Kroll. Advantage back to Waterloo Columbus, 6-5. Adams. They set to Kaylee Peter. Here's the return. Dug by Promise. Back set to Kara Peter. She's dug. Set to Kroll. Blocked! That time by the Peter sisters. Kaylee and Kara there, and they stuff it. 6-6. Now Kara Peter to the bench in the Kuemper rotation. Mallory baiting into serve. Here's the set. Kroll. Can't put it down. Kuemper. Moloch off the block for the kill. 7-6. Grace Moloch, the junior. Her second kill, but that's a big one. 7-6. Halfway through this 5th and decisive set. Here's Kroll. Blocked again by Kaylee Peter and also Overmole. They set it left side to Moloch. She gets another kill. Grace Moloch. 2 big back-to-back kills for the Knights. 8-6 Carol Kuemper. 8-6 Kuemper. Columbus sends it out wide. Block to Kroll. Blocked initially by Overmole, then it rolled down her body. She got called for the double hit. Point Columbus. Kroll credited with the kill. 8-7. Kuemper leading it by 1. Here's the set left side to Kaylee Peter. Dug up. Free ball return opportunity here to Kuemper. Set to the middle. Kaylee Peter over the top. Dumps it into the back row. 9-7. Everybody was cheating forward. Peter dropped it right behind him. 9-7. 12th kill for Kaylee Peter. Tipped up over the top. Kuemper can't retrieve it. Point Waterloo Columbus. 9-8. Columbus gets the serve back, trailing by 1. Adams takes the serve. Overmole. Returned by Kaylee Peter. Here's the attack by Sinnott. Dug up. Overmole to Kaylee Peter. That's long. And we're netted up again. 9-9. Sioux Center leading 7-4 in the fifth set over on court one. Here's Schenkelberg, and she sends it long. Puts the Sailors back on top, 10-9. Crucial point right here. You only play to 15. Columbus, the first one to 10. Let's see what they do. Overmole, back set, Kaylee Peter. Almost trouble for Waterloo Columbus, but they return it. Send it just wide. Boy, that one was close. We've seen her do that many, many times in that same spot. That time just a little too much. 10-10. Here's Sennett from the left side. Off the Kuemper block. Dug up. Promise return, or gets it up front. Overmole will push it over. There's the dump by Fain, and she finds the hole. Finds the hole in the defense. 11-10. Down to the wire in this 3A semi. We're in the final decisive set number 5. 11-10, Waterloo Columbus. Fain to serve. Promise takes it. Overmole sets it over to the left to Adams. And Amy Adams gets the kill. Her 27th of this match. 41 kills in the tournament for Adams. And we're knotted up at 11. Kuemper serves. Set to Sennett. Through the block, dug up by Kuemper. Overmole chases it down. Peter returns from the back row. Sennett again from the right side. Off the block of Adams. Return by Kara Peter, but it's in the net. Point Columbus. 12-11. Columbus 3 points away from moving to the finals and winning 3 straight sets over Carol Kuemper. Tip over by Overmole. Here's Sennett down the line, in. 13-11. Columbus. 13-11 Waterloo Columbus. Serving is Kate Shannon. And I think we're going to have a timeout by Kuemper. Yes. Holy cow, 13-11. Columbus leads Carol Kuemper in set number 5. We'll be right back here on CISN.
This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
All right, we are back. Waterloo Columbus trying to pull the upset here on second seed Carol Kuemper. 13-11, they're 2 points away from moving on to the 3A championship. Kuemper can't afford a mistake. Adams in the net. Adams into the net. And it's game match point right here for Waterloo Columbus. Can you believe it? 14-11. Set and match point off the top of the net. It drops in, and Waterloo Columbus wins it 15-11. Rolled over the top of the net, dropped in on Kuemper for an ace serve, and Waterloo Columbus pulls the huge upset. They fell behind 2-0 and came back and won 3 straight sets. Waterloo Columbus moving on to the 3A championship game tomorrow afternoon. Will it be Sioux Center or Osage? They're in a 5th set as well, with Sioux Center, I think, leading at 12-7. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to recap this one on CISN and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make.
Well, we are back at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Jamie Brockman with you on CISN.TV. Number 2 seed Carol Kuemper ousted here in the semifinals in a 5-setter as Waterloo Columbus down 2-0 wins 3 straight sets over the Knights, who had only dropped 7 sets the entire season. Your set scores: Carol Kuemper won the first 2, 25-16 and 25-21. A thrilling third set into overtime saw Waterloo Columbus win 29-27, and then they won the fourth set 25-19. That took us to the decisive set number 5, and a late run by Waterloo Columbus, and then an ace serve at the end that just trickled over the net, and the Sailors win it 15-11 to move on to the Class 3A state championship tomorrow. What a game by Amy Adams of Carol Kuemper. 27 kills, 12 kills for Kaylee Peter, 18 kills for Kara Peter. And on the other side, Anna Sinnott with 29 kills for Waterloo Columbus. And same story on the other floor, just complete. Sioux Center down 2-0, comes back and wins 3 straight sets to move to the championship over Osage. So it's Sioux Center and Waterloo Columbus for the 3A championship tomorrow. Once again, your set scores: 25-16, 25-21 in favor of Kuemper, and then 29-27, 25-19, and 15-11, all in favor of Waterloo Columbus. They win the 5-setter and they go to the championship with a record of 35-8. Carol Kuemper ends their season at 39-3. Hope you enjoyed it, everybody. That's going to do it for this broadcast. We'll be back. Coming up next, we'll have the Class 2A semifinals coming your way on CISN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Thanks for watching, everyone.